Jason.
Welcome back to another episode of Bad Vibes Adjacent. Today,
Today we have a special guest.
we have my best friend Carla.
It's me.
She's here. She's on the
It's
pod.
me.
Why was Jose
Oh.
arching his back, bro?
Guys, she's here.
Wait, bring the dog back. Jose, bring
Jose,
the
no,
dog
Jose.
back.
The dog.
Hey.
Bro, chill out.
We have my best friend. Actually, Jose, please, could you get the dog? Oh my God, it's literally not that serious and not. Oh.
You can cross the camera.
Like, wait, can we include this?
Okay, just so everyone knows, we saw Jose's underwear and he's wearing those white boxers with the little red hearts on them.
Oh my God, we're off to an interesting start. Hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Bad Vibes Adjacent. Today we have our best friend, my best friend,
Her
Carla
best friend.
Flores. Look her up on Facebook.com.
Carla Flores. She's on Facebook,
Wow, that's
Instagram, TikTok.
Wow. Wow, that was literally so awkward.
No, that was crazy because you offered me your hand, and as I reached out, you took it back, and then I was like, oh, it's
you
weird,
did, and it looked like you were
because I
trying
did
to
it.
hold my hand,
Because at
and
first I
then
thought you were
back.
just being like my best friend, and
I was like,
and then I was like, oh, so then she's asking for the okay, whatever. We're just not gonna hold hands. We're not as close as we like to think we are.
They literally sleep together in every way.
In every way. There's only one way to sleep together, and that's the only way we do it.
and that's up to you to decide.
It's up to your interpretation. We really did not plan to have you on.
So I have no
today's
questions
episode.
for you.
I know, I really have nothing for
I
you.
literally
So
told you guys I was gonna be on here for the past week. I was
What
begging.
question? Nobody wants to know anything about you.
what?
You're here.
Who on the internet is waiting to
I
know about you?
I wanted to be here.
Okay, so
nobody
what-
wanted me here but me.
Okay, well,
No,
I really
want you here.
Okay, well, I really wanted to start off the conversation with the smell of my car that's been recently happening. And so every time we walk into my car, it smells stank, like it's stank in there, and I have not
It
figured out
smells
why.
bunk.
It's so rank, and I have not figured out why, but I now think I figured it out. So it's the reason my car smells so bad is because I'm hotboxing my farts in there.
I
The
think
thing
the most
is, we're
disgusting
in there
person
so
alive.
often. I literally, it is the most. It's like deciding between two evils. Like me, driving my car myself, which is the worst thing on earth, or just having Hakshan drive us around, which is so
Or
fun.
we go in my car and it's literally falling apart at the seams. And
And it's none of us have
any
good
minute.
cars except Jose, but Jose hates hanging out with
Yeah.
us. He's like, I love that we're doing this, and it's like he only wants to be here when we're filming and cause a scene so that he gets a shout out, which whatever.
The only reason I know is because of my hot boxes, like me farting in the car, and it's hot boxing for real because the heat of the sun, Fort Wayne is 100 degrees every day now. It's so hot, and because of how rank my fart is, the mixture of the heat and my fart makes a concoction in there that lingers for
It is
eternity.
So bad. No, actually, I genuinely when I sit on your car seats, when I get up and
muddy in
leave,
there.
it really is. It's humid and I can feel it in the air. I can feel the particles in the air.
No, it's
And then
so
when I get
muddy.
up from your seats, it lingers on my clothes. I don't know how
when you open his doors, it's green,
the green
smoke,
smoke of the stank reaching out, and it's the worst experience ever. But the feeling of sitting in the passenger seat while he's driving, it's so fun. I love not having to drive and having Hakshan drive us around, but also it comes with the price. So
Really, you sure you get nose blind? But one of my friends recently, other friends, came into the car, and right when she got in, she started getting a headache. She was like, "What is this smell?"
Like, maybe that's why I be in such a bad mood whenever we hang out. It's the stench is getting to me. So bad.
Yeah, that's
We've
all.
been We've been so brave about it though. We've been in there a couple of times this summer in this summer
This
heat.
summer, my God.
And the thing is, he hates turning the AC on. It's literally like it's illegal in his car.
Oh,
The
can we
AC
talk
is
about
so
how, like,
illegal.
He always gets cold for like literally anything, and it's like the most like disturbing thing to me because I literally get hot so easily. So whenever you're like,
Right now it's freezing cold in
I'm
this house.
sweating.
It's freezing cold.
It's
in
perfect
this house.
for me. Y'all are the two extremes.
No, I get so cold, and you guys, and then I just like hanging out in my hot car because when I go into my car, the only time I put
That's
on
why
the,
it's staying. It's the heat, like the musk, the heat, the like all of it. It's just like what is
How do
it,
you guys not
marinating
like
in
just
there.
sitting in the heat? It feels so much. It's like being in a sauna.
It feels like it's a taste for what's coming for you. Like
No,
it feels
literally,
like
like,
hell. It
You're
feels like
a demon
hell.
from hell. That's why you're so comfortable in the heat.
I think recently, guys, I've been in heat. Um, um, no, guys, I have nothing to talk about once again, but I think,
Bro, how are you gonna start off having a guest on the pod and start talking about yourself? Like,
well,
let's have her.
nobody.
She has stuff prepared.
Okay,
My
go.
best friend
Okay,
is prepared.
no, okay, Carla,
I do.
are you in
wanted to
heat?
What the hell did you say?
Carla has recently been in heat.
You being
You've been in heat?
being
Been
in
in
heat.
heat?
Yeah.
No, I have not.
It's just not. I know. I track them, so I would.
Yeah. He has like our periods and everything, like
the moon
on the
cycle calendar.
yeah. He has.
But what I wanted to talk about was how we came to be, like how this little group came to be.
Oh,
Our origin story.
it's so fun. Like everyone's gonna be looking forward to that.
Mhm.
So we went to high school together.
Hey, that's
We all
it.
went to high school together.
We went
no,
to high
but the
school
thing is
together.
I did not talk to you at all during high
Yeah,
school.
no, we did not. We were not.
And
friends.
I only talked to you during like
Senior
senior year of high school.
And it was last semester.
So it was like barely anything. And what
Jose.
happened? Oh, Jose went to high school with us too.
Jose was also just like a guy that was there.
Mhm.
Jose and Hakshan, we like since like what elementary school, that we just kind of knew each other and started like talking more in high school, and we got really close after high school.
I didn't talk to Jose until Panda Days, and then you also during Panda Days, and then you also during Panda Days.
Well, it's because we went to Indiana Tech together.
Indiana Tech.
Yeah, I
That
did
is
not
so
work
true.
out. I did not work out.
No,
Panda
but you
Express.
you would hang out with them at Panda and stuff. And
We
I
went
would
to
not.
Panda like once.
I've
I
never.
would tag along. It was just a core memory for me.
I think I have like a video of us like first time hanging out like
Yeah.
in a
It's the four of us, and it was back when I was skinny and I looked so weird.
guys say hi.
Hi.
That was so fake.
Okay.
Yeah, that was fun. But the thing is, the way that we got close is like I really just like conditioned her into like thinking that we were friends. Like I just started off being like, let's go hang out, let's do this, let's do that.
And I'd be like, okay.
yeah, okay, sure, let's do that. And then eventually we're just inseparable, and we've been
like this ever since.
And now we live together. We spend every moment of the
Mhm.
day together,
All
and
the time.
we
They're being so weird in the house.
but that's how friendships are. You just don't understand. See, the thing is, can we talk about that? Like the amount of people that just think we're
I
together.
know
Because y'all have never experienced like girlhood
Close,
and
like,
friendship.
female friendship.
Like girl friendships are just, they're all like that. Like,
Mhm.
you know,
You don't know how me and Jose hang out. Like,
Right.
You and Jose are freaky and weird.
Like y'all get freaky. We don't. We're just like
Like-
normal. We just like to spend time with each other. We don't get freaky.
I know.
Yeah. Bro, Twa would be in the like middle of the night. She'll get bored and she'll just go into Carla's bed.
Yeah. Like what about it? That actually does happen. You say it as a bit, but I'll wake up and I'll be like, why
And then I
sleep
hear a
alone?
little knock on my door.
Why sleep alone
I'm like,
tonight?
hello?
Can I come in?
Okay.
And then I hop onto bed and then we sleep, because why sleep alone when you have your best friend just right next door?
Literally right next door.
That right. That's okay.
Right? That makes sense.
Makes sense.
All the comments are like, oh hell
That's
nah.
weird as hell.
Would
Would you ever wear dead people clothes?
Oh hell no.
Well, I already do. So
Mm,
Right.
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 Okay. Well, we already told them how we met.
All
What
right,
else you
guys,
got?
thanks
What
for
else-
coming out.
What else you got? What else you
no,
got?
but there was more after that. There's more after that.
What happened?
What happened after
The
that?
17
tell.
concert in Chicago.
That really cemented our
I
friendship.
think that was what.
But the thing is, we can't talk about the three of us because he was really not that like involved.
Yeah, they got close together. I was just there.
Yeah,
so.
he's always just been there.
I've
think,
just been there.
But the thing is, we would not have gotten close if it wasn't. For
Yeah,
you.
literally,
Because
I'm the
I
glue.
only went because you asked me to.
Yeah, because I got her into 17. I got her into K-pop.
Into all of K-pop.
Literally, that was me. It wasn't Twa, even though she knows Korean and all that. It wasn't Twa.
Don't we stop talking about the fact that I know? Like, why is that so important to you? I don't know why. Like,
Because it annoys you. Literally, that's the only reason I bring it up. Is that how you guys got close to the 17 concert?
Yeah, after the 17 because for me it was like an indication that like we went on a trip together, so like we're friends now. So I'll just be like, hey, I'm going to Walmart, you want to come along? And then she'll be like, yeah, sure. And then she'll come and then we'll just have a good time. And I thought, okay, like this is fun, let's keep doing it. And so every day from that point on, like it's been like what, 2-3 years now, almost
2020, 4 years.
4 years. Oh my god.
And now they're living together.
And now
And like it was like
Together.
that, literally, like no skip, like 4 years straight into us moving together.
Mm.
It's like what they say about lesbian relationships. It moves quick. But not that we are. I was just saying like it's like kind of like
We're like, you know,
like we're like
like a comparison.
yeah,
Like
that's a close comparison.
Yeah.
Can we do a bit where we just say random stuff so I can clip it, and the only our audience would know that it's a
That
bit.
we're lying. That we're liars.
What's something that we can start? Y'all got anything? Can we do what the SoCal people did?
What's that?
We just like rage
Yeah,
bait.
yeah, we just rage bait what they did. No, because y'all like, if you're not from
Fort Wayne, you don't know. Like you would not know.
You do not know. Like, if you're not from Fort Wayne, like if you're
you're
an
just-
Asian,
If you're Asian in the U.S. but you're not from
From
Fort
Fort
Wayne,
Wayne?
you're not. You don't know. Like
You don't
you're just
know,
not gonna
like-
get it. You're just not gonna get
because
it.
Fort Wayne Asians are different. Like, we different.
We actually are so different. Like and there's no other group of people like the Asians in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Oh, hug check. You know what I just remembered? What I learned?
Mm.
I was going through like a rough patch, as I do. I was in bed. It was like 3 a.m. and I was like, you know what would be funny for the pod? Like a bit that I could do is me getting back on Tinder because I've been talking about Tinder here and there. So I was like, I'm gonna get back on Tinder, and that'd be like a fun bit to talk about, and then
Yeah.
maybe like I could talk about like the conversations I have and whatnot. And I come to find out I'm banned from Tinder.
You banned from Tinder.
I'm banned from Tinder because I realized I never connected the fucking dots that you used my pictures and you went on my account to help like me set up the account. So
Remember, it was my iCloud.
so I guess it's the pictures because I'm banned from Tinder too, and I was like, what the hell? But I'm assuming that it was like because I've the only ever time I've been on there was like that one time where I deleted the app and that was it. But yeah, I'm also banned from Tinder, so I just won't find love.
People right here banned from Tinder.
That's-
Tinder is crazy.
We're gonna change bad vibes and change it to banned from Tinder.
What did you do?
What else? I didn't do anything.
You did it, and she is like.
I'm assuming it's because of like the picture, but then how would they know if you just used my pictures?
I don't know.
I don't know
Tinder's
how
weird.
I got banned.
Tinder,
but
get
I
her
am.
back on.
Get me back on Tinder, please. How am I gonna find love?
Oh my gosh! Wait. So normally, we haven't told the audience. So like every year, me, Twan, Carla, we save up our poop and we have annual poop fights.
Oh, but we leave them in like jars so that we can sniff
We're
it later and
stacking
get.
up right now.
Yeah. Actually, what is that? No, because we were doing it before it was a thing because we used
No,
to
people
sniff that
want-
shit. Because we be sniffing that shit.
And then
like,
we
all
get
the time.
high off of it, and it's like
No,
really
we
fun.
started it before it became a thing.
Yeah, and now not everyone does it, and it's just not fun. We have to look for the next big thing and get that started. Remember when Carla was like the winner of last year?
Bro, she pooed on us so hard, bro. It was
Bro, we
crazy.
lost.
You
lost.
have to like. You can't like mess around. Like, you have to be
No,
serious.
she was on her stuff. She was
No,
on her
because
stuff.
me and Twa, we weren't thinking, because the only way you can win this fight is with like it's area coverage, like how much you cover the other person. And Carla came out with diarrhea. Like she came out with diarrhea.
Like, y'all didn't play like I did. I made sure to have like all the dairy in the world before.
Okay, that's a clip. That's gonna get us famous. Watch.
No, because it's always like the rank. Like the only time I got so much feedback about our podcast was like the piss story, and watch this be the next big thing that people are like bad
Saw the
bad.
piss story.
I know it was.
My parents see your TikToks.
That's
I
so,
think that's cute. I like
I
it.
think that's so crazy.
It
But
makes
what
me
do
a
they?
bit nervous.
It, like no, but like, do they think we're genuine? Do they?
I
We're
don't
being for
know.
real?
They just tell me, they're like, oh yeah, I saw your friend. They're always talking about Hung Shen.
Oh.
Yeah,
I was
it's
like,
Hang
I saw
Shen's
your
like a
friend with
big
the wig.
character.
And I was like, oh yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. When I think of like for me, it's not real. Like what I'm saying right now is like between us, and then once it get posted, I'm like, okay, but like who's seeing this?
watching?
Like,
No.
but with like the full intention of like getting famous and like getting it out into the world, I'm like, oh, but who cares?
Can we talk about my tumor?
Oh
It
my
goes her
God!
tumor
Literally
again, like,
nobody
it's tumor
cares.
this, tumor that, tumor
No,
has
like,
it.
I
The
feel like
tumor has it. The tumor has it. The tumor has it. She won't leave me alone.
Oh.
No, she literally will not leave me alone
No,
about that
because
tumor.
I feel like we should talk about me. Like, I want to talk about me.
Oh my God!
Go ahead,
you
go ahead.
let a girl like on your
Like,
podcast, and all of a sudden
You
it's
guys,
all about
Carla
her.
is literally, she's about to, she was going through some really hard times, and how did that tumor come to be? Go ahead, Carla.
Okay, there's a whole story to my tumor.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
Please
so-
don't finish the story in 3 seconds or like 3 sentences. Please make it a story.
Okay, well,
Paint
no,
a
it's kind of
picture.
personal.
Paint a
Like,
picture.
it's kind of personal. But a girl like me, okay, so this started like, last year? Whenever I was like having weird periods, and so I went to the doctor. And
No, yeah. I remember that because like it wasn't lining up on my
Yeah, like you were
Yeah.
checking your calendar, and you
And
were
not
like,
every
"What's
month, actually,
going
would give us a call. He'd be like, "Wait, Twa's on her period. How come Carla isn't?
Yeah.
Like, she's not getting her
And I'd be
periods
like, "Hang on,
regularly."
like I'm bleeding, like in between my periods," and he'd be like, "What? Why? It's not your time yet." And I would be like,
That's the only reason when you even went to the
I
doctor, because
know.
he was like, "That's not normal. Like,
Yeah.
it's messing
Yeah.
up my schedule." So then he
right.
had
So
to
then
say-
I was like, I'm messing up Hung Shen's calendar. I have to go to the doctor.
right.
So I went to the doctor, and they were like, "Girl, we gotta check you out all up in there." So
They went in there?
they went all up in there. I had my first pap smear. It was really scary. What were you doing?
I remembered, and my arms were out, and I was like, "Sorry, go on."
But I had my very first pap smear, and it was like the worst experience in the entire world.
Well, no, second.
Anyway, pap smear, worst experience of my life. And then I had an ultrasound, and they also went all up in there, like all up in there. And my mom was in the room, so I was kind of shocked.
Oh, damn.
Whoa,
Yeah.
you're sharing a lot. They're gonna be like, "Wow, we know her."
You know, I just want the people to know who's behind the camera. You know what I mean? Like,
Right, you're so real and
a girl with
personable.
This is a girl with a tumor, like.
Right.
And then what was it? Oh, and then I went to an endocrinologist, and then she was like, "Girl, you got to do an MRI," and I was like, "An MRI? Okay." So then I went, I did it. It was kind of scary. They put you in a tube, and then they were like, "You have a tumor. You have a little baby growing in there, a little baby tumor."
It's benign though,
It's
isn't
benign, yeah. Not cancerous, so I'm good. And it's itty bitty, but
But it's
she's
there,
there.
and he's gonna let us know it's there.
And the thing about this tumor is that it's called prolactinoma. So basically, it
didn't
makes
know
me give
this.
milk.
it? Is that why you give milk?
Yeah, that's,
Ew, bro, she be leaking.
It makes me lactate.
why.
That's why she's so big and strong.
Lord.
But it's a very girly tumor. Like
It
it's a
is.
very
It
girly
is. And it was
tumor.
like a fun experience,
Mhm.
seeing like sitting on the couch one day watching TV, and she's like, "Twa, Twa, look,"
Look at
and then
me.
it's just like, wow.
It's just a patch of milk on my
Wait,
shirt.
why is Jose never invited to these things?
No, it's between us only.
Why would he be there?
Well,
Why
no,
would a man be
why am I not invited to
Why
these?
would
Why
you
would a
be there?
man be there?
Why would a man be there?
Like, why would you be there?
Oh, that's so mean.
Like,
You
why
want
would a
to be
man be
involved
there?
In her lactation?
No, like no,
station?
you guys know that anytime like I'm always thinking about monetization. I'm always thinking about money. Like, bro, we could sell her breast milk.
No, it's all for me. It's all for me.
Mm.
That's why I've gotten so strong recently.
So big and strong.
So big and strong. I think I grew in height. Like,
From
y'all-
4'11" to 5 feet. 4'11" to 5 feet.
It's actually.
First of all, I'm not 5'2". I'm 5'3".
the song said that so that it could rhyme. Duh. You don't know the.
I do.
Okay.
It's Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Josh, but no, I'm actually. Don't say that. Don't say I'm 4'11" because I'm 5 foot and half an inch.
And I'm 5'.
Yeah, because of the breast milk.
Yeah.
But before you were 4'11".
No. I grew half an inch. Half an inch. I was already 5 foot, guys. Like that part is not a lie. But I grew half an inch. So, but then she stopped. So now I'm just stuck at half an inch instead of like 5'1".
They gave me heat suppressants.
They give you heat suppressants. No, it's been a loss for me. It's been a loss for me since she started taking her heat suppressants. Actually, I need to get on some of that.
No, literally though. No, when you say that, it's crazy how horny I am all the time. No,
Hongchen, you have a problem. You actually have a
really
problem.
bad.
I'm kidding. Like literally, I'm horny. Like,
I
maybe-
don't think he is.
I'm like horny maybe like at least once a day. Is that normal?
I don't think that's
that
the
normal?
Is it? How often do you get horny, Jose? I don't want to
Tell
know. I
us.
don't like. I don't want to see his face and know that answer. Say it, but like I'm not gonna look at you.
He's not gonna say he's too shy.
Don't look at him. He's
No.
shy.
I want a baby. I want a baby.
Don't look at me.
I
Why
don't.
the fuck did he make eye contact? You saw that. You're there. There's proof. There's
crazy.
Oh, and he always trying to gaslight me and make me feel crazy. My best friend was right there. You saw
That
he
was
looked
crazy.
directly
It's for the
at
bit.
me.
It's for the
He
bit.
looked
I don't
directly
look
at
at
me.
me.
Crazy.
Oh, all of a
He
sudden it's for a
literally-
bit.
Wow.
Wait. Delete the calendars because now I think you have ulterior motives. It's not delete calendars.
What else we got? What did I write down? I sent you guys some stuff.
You sent me.
A million
Can we
things.
talk about your like hygiene problems?
My hygiene problems. Oh my goodness. It's not even a problem. Who washes their sheets every 2 weeks?
Oh,
Oh,
not I.
Melba raised his hand. I actually
Oh.
believe him. I do believe him.
Jose
That's
is
weak.
clean for how he
I
looks.
do believe him.
No, wait, no. This I want to clip this because out there, who is washing their sheets every 2 weeks? Like I know you're supposed to, but nobody freaking washes their sheets
Not
every
I.
2 weeks. Like
Not
that
me.
is impossible to do, and it's annoying in the
It's
first
so
place.
annoying. Having to put the fitted sheet back on is the worst.
Well, how often do you guys wash it though?
But like
Like
a month. For me, it's been like 2 months.
Dang, y'all nasty.
No.
I say that with my
but
like.
you don't wash it for like a year.
I don't want. It's been like 6 months.
But the problem with me is that I would take it off to wash it, but I have to have a new one that like I would just buy a new one. But I would just I need to have it so that I can just put it on. Otherwise, in the like washer and I fold it, I don't take it back out. So right now I'm sheetless. I'm raw dog in the bag.
Really?
I've been raw dog in the bed. No, I have a you know the things where you put on top of the mattress so that like is that what it is? So that like if you leak your period and stuff like it doesn't get on the mattress itself. So I've been sleeping on that. It's not like it's like clean. It's new, but
Bro, the amount of times you guys have been talking about your periods is crazy.
because we're girls and that's all
I
we
know.
have.
That's the only topic
Like,
we
that's
can
the
talk
most
about.
defining
girls
thing
talk
about a
about
girl
periods.
is the
No,
period.
speaking of that,
That's why all you've talked about is being horny.
No, speaking of periods though, as a kid, again, going back to my bedwetting problem, I wetted the bed again for way too old. I should not have been wetting the bed. But
Like
I
middle
s-
school?
Like, we're not gonna talk about this anymore. Like we're
Yesterday.
not. But I
Yesterday.
But one day I saw my mom's pads and I thought it was diapers. So I was like, oh my gosh, she's getting me diapers. So I like put one on and I was like, this don't fit. Like, what is this?
How did you put it on? Did you put it on the underwear? Like
I don't even know how. I was just like,
Sticky
It didn't
part up
work.
or down?
I don't even know how it works. Like, I literally thought you guys stuck it, like taped it shut, but I just figured out that you guys put it on your panties.
Oh,
Just use a tampon. Like, it's so much simpler.
If you were a girl, you would not be able to use a tampon.
I know for a fact if you were
You
a
would be
girl,
a pad
you would be a
user.
pad girl. Like you
You
are
would
going to be a
100%.
pad
And
girl
you wouldn't
through
even
and
use a
through.
normal pad. You would use those big, gigantic, bulky pads.
Wait, why are we like flow shaming?
I'm not. I'm just saying he would.
Some people use the big jacket.
We use the same brand of pad.
Wait, we're such girls. That's all we've been talking about.
Literally, this whole episode.
Not I. The only time I talk about periods and girly stuff is with my best friend.
It's because we're girls.
There was a topic I really wanted to talk about, but you wrote it down. Come on, what did I write down? Give me some.
Give me some.
I talked about my HotBox and farts.
Can we talk about how the three of us went to New York City and we went to the Met?
New York City.
Oh yeah, we went to the. What is that?
You don't know?
No.
Okay, let's keep it that
Oh,
way.
me, Carla, and Twa, we went to the Met and we met
An icon.
an icon.
Sandra freaking
Oh.
Christina Yang, Grey's Anatomy.
Bro, let me set the scene for y'all. We're walking around the Met. We're having the time of our lives. We're like, oh my God, this is cool. This is fun. And then I look ahead. Who do I see? I'm like, that's that lady from Grey's Anatomy because I don't watch the show. So I'm like, Sandra Bullock?
Sandra Bullock?
Like, and like, just like out of like, I know her name was Sandra something, but like, in like, I screamed out basically, not scream, but like enough for you guys to hear.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, it's Sandra Bullock. And then neither of you heard me. And I was like, guys, she's from Grey's Anatomy. Look, it's her. You look over and you're like, we need to go up. Hang Shen
No.
is like,
No.
I looked over and I was like, oh my God, yeah, she is from Grey's Anatomy. At the time, I did not watch Grey's Anatomy. And I was like, Meredith Grey?
And then me. Okay, but once
I didn't hear her say Meredith Grey. I just heard the Grey and I was like, yeah, from Grey's Anatomy. Hang Shen got his own.
Okay, so I was like, when we saw a famous person, like, I'm gonna ask for a picture because when are we gonna see a famous person in Fort Wayne, Indiana? Like, we're never gonna see a famous person in Fort Wayne. So this is my story now. So I was like, Carla, like, we have to go say hi to her. We have to take a picture.
Before you did that, I Googled. I was
No,
like, wait,
yes, I'm gonna know.
He
I got
started
it.
saying.
Okay,
I was
okay,
like,
okay.
guys, let's go take a picture with her. Let's go take a picture with her. And Sandra Oh was standing from like a mural, like down. It was like down in the basement somewhere. And then no, Carla and Twa were like scared. They were like, no, we don't want to bother her. We don't want to bother her. And then I was like, okay, but what's her name? What's her character in the show? Can somebody like search it up? And mind you, none of our Wi-Fi was working, so it was like super slow. And then I was like, well, she's about to leave. So I was like, Grey's Anatomy. And then I saw Carla typing on her like phone. And I thought like she typed in a name, okay? So I saw this name and I was like, okay, so that must be her name. Because I didn't ask Carla, what her actual name was because I was like, I don't want to
It was busy and you didn't want to miss the chance.
I didn't want to miss my opportunity to go say hi to her. So I went up to her and I was like, oh my goodness, you're from Grey's Anatomy, right? Yeah, I loved your character Meredith Grey, right? And she looked at me, she was like, no. And I was like, can I get a no. And then I was like, well, like, can I get a picture with you? She was like, no, I'm good. She was being so nice about it. And then I was like, oh my goodness, okay, I guess it's not her, I went back out. I was like, talk Carla, like, that's not her. She said she's not from
No,
Grey's Anatomy.
after she said that she's not from Grey's Anatomy, you were like, but do you get that a lot that you look like her?
Oh yeah. I doubled down.
You doubled down.
Because it was awkward after she said no because I was so sure. Because it was her.
It literally was her.
And then I went back. I was like, that wasn't her. And then Carla and Twat was like, no, that's literally her. What did you say? I was like, hey, Meredith Grey.
Hey, Meredith Grey. And I was like, no, her name is Sandra something. Like, it's Sandra something.
And then you guys were like, Meredith is the main character.
The white lady. And then Carla was like, oh, what? And then we looked later on when we were like,
we were about to get on a train and I was like looking at my phone.
And then we were recording Hang Shen and he was telling this story to like his friends. And I like panned over to Carla's phone and I saw the search bar being Meredith Grey, Grey's Anatomy. He was in such a hurry to go say hi, but like because I was so unsure of like her last name, I was like, it's Sandra And the only name at the time in my head was like Sandra Bullock, and I was like, that's a white lady. So I was like trying not to be like, oh my God, that's Sandra Bullock. But I was like, Bullock? No, Sandra something, Sandra something. And then after the whole thing went down, I was like, oh, Sandra. Oh, that's what her name was.
And then I was a demon for like the next, basically the whole day after.
You
Because,
were in your
oh
head
my
about
God,
it.
I was so embarrassed. And I was like, oh my God, what is she going to think of me? And then I just kept like I was just being annoying. But I think she's going to remember me. When I'm famous, we'll say hi to each other again, Sandra.
Sandra does not. Sandra. She does
And
not.
I'm so
want to
sad
see
now
you.
because I recently like started watching Grey's Anatomy like a couple months ago, and I got into it. I got like two seasons into it.
Whoa.
And-
Out of what, 20?
Pretty far in.
She-
Pretty far in.
She got so into it.
the One Piece for white women. I got into it, and I was like, dang, like that's literally Christina Yang from Grey's Anatomy.
And I talked to her.
And you talked to her.
And
And I was
whole,
there.
And I had a whole interaction with her. I know you're jealous.
Bro, can we talk about how like during that same trip when we were looking up hotels and whatnot, and Hang Shen was recommending the scariest, most like murderous serial killer living hotels we have ever witnessed.
I was
in our
trying to get
entire
us
lives.
deals.
Like,
I was literally trying to get
it was
us
the
deals.
deals that we would pay with our lives.
You
That's
literally
the type
know
of
me and
deals.
Twa are like,
Wait, I want to put a picture of the Chinatown.
No, actually look for it. I think we still have it in the group chats, but look for it and put it up because like, oh my God, it was so. There was one that like is still like ingrained into my brain. I think you're thinking about the same one where it was like those communal beds and there was like a bucket and the thing, the fact that it wasn't even like. You know how like some places will use like old photos to like make it sell, like make it look like you're going somewhere nice for like a deal. The ones that you sent were like cheap, but they don't even hide it in like the Google photos. Like even in the Google photos, it looked so scary. It was like
The one with like the one bathroom with no door.
Yes, it was like a bathroom with no door, and then I did another one where like the beds were like empty. It was like sterile, like hospital. There was like a bucket in the corner. It was so scary looking. I was like, you have to
We
be
just need a
playing.
place to sleep. We just need a place to sleep.
Like you
and
have.
we don't roll like that. Like we like to be
We
comfortable.
don't travel. Like we go on
literally,
vacation.
like, we like to be comfortable. We like to be cozy. We like to be clean.
Like, our credit cards know as much. But no, actually, like if I'm gonna be somewhere, I need to be comfortable and I need to feel like safe.
Mhm.
The scariest one that we ended up staying had to be like the Lollapalooza one, both times actually.
They got stuck in the bathroom.
The sequence of videos when Jose got stuck in the bathroom is so freaking funny. I have videos of like Jose being stuck in the bathroom and people like 4 people came in to try to get him out. It was one, and then he called somebody else, and then he called somebody else, and then finally the 4th person came in, and Jose was like stuck in there. They're coming up.
We have more time to stay here longer now.
Okay, can I borrow your break? Is it not the same break?
That trip was something too. The New York trip was the 3 of us, and I think that was one of the best ones that we've had going to.
Except for when I got like so mad at Hung Shen and he didn't even know about it.
That literally, oh my God, you guys don't understand because I like my personality. I would never take lead. I would never be like, let's do this, let's go here. I'm gonna like, okay, I'm gonna look at the map. Every time we go on vacation, I will make sure there's one person that I'm with that could lead us, that I could just follow. Like I would mindlessly just follow.
And if it's just us two, it's always me.
Yeah. And because of that, I don't complain. One thing for sure though, I don't complain about like how much we have to walk. Like I make sure of that because I refuse to lead. So I'm like, if they're wrong, they're wrong. Like I'm the one who didn't want to like go up and like, you know, look at the map. So I'll just always stay quiet. That night that you were getting mad at Hang Shen, I was like a child of divorce. Like you two were walking ahead, like not talking to each other because Karla was obviously upset and Hang Shen was just like tired or whatever. And I was just like at the back, like.
And the thing is, you didn't even know about this. This was like a one-sided beef, and then after I got over it in like one train ride.
But the train ride was like dead silent, and I was just like,
I didn't even notice any of that was going on because I thought like I literally just thought I was just tired. I was like, okay, I'm done talking. I'm tired.
No, because you were literally pissing me off so bad. Because I was like, you kept telling me to do GPS, and I was like, okay, whatever. Like, I guess I'll just do it, right? So then I was doing it, and then sometimes I would like, whenever you start, it doesn't tell you if you should turn left or right. So I would just like start, and then I would like turn the wrong way, and then it'd be like, oopsie, guys, you have to turn around. And then you would say something, smart, and I'd be like, okay, then you do it. And then
I did do
the
it.
exact same thing I did, and then I'd be like, so then why are you acting like that towards me? And then I just had this like one-sided beef.
And while they're both wrong, and like we walk a certain way, and it's like, oh wait, this is not right. Let's turn back around and walk this way. And then Hakshan would get on it, and then we'll walk a little bit, and then he would like, wait, this was wrong. Let's turn back. The whole time I would just follow silently, hoping that nobody turns to me and be like, why don't you look at the map? So I would just be so quiet, and I would just like follow, and like my legs would be tired, but like I can't complain. But that was like, yeah, I remember that.
It was like we were in the train. It was like me by the window, you in the middle, and then Hakshan on the other side. And I was like looking out the window, like pissed, and then you were just like,
just between the two.
Did you notice how mad she was?
Yeah, she was so upset because
I did not notice, bro.
You don't know. See, the thing is, I think that's why you think I'm so mean recently, because you never notice when we're just like upset but quietly. Mm-hmm. So now I'm just vocal about it. Like if you make me upset, like I'm gonna let you know, and now you're like, wow, she's so mean to me, which is not the case, right? Yeah. Can we talk about that? Can you? Because I talked to you, and then you were like, no, best friend, you're not the problem. You're never wrong, best friend.
We're just having their own little secret conversation.
No, we just talk. Like we just literally just talk.
What do you think we do all the time together?
I really don't know. I saw that both of you guys have your nails done though. Like it's cut right.
I thought you were gonna talk about like our
matching overalls. No, yeah,
our nails.
Oh, so wait, Karla's nails aren't cut, but yours are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine.
That took me way too long to
like catch on. Like, no, because you know she's normal. Like she's so normal.
My nails, like,
got our nails cut. But my stupid stuff, I said, yeah, mine's cut. We talked about. You remember this?
Girl, that was so funny.
That was the funniest. I think it was the twins. I just bleeped it. I don't know if they. Yeah, I don't even know if they remember this, but it was the twins. Their sister's wedding, and I saw her. No, it wasn't her sister. It was one of the other sisters, and the younger one was like calling people over. She was like, "Hey, come over here." that being like to this day is a thing that we're like, it would crack me up every time. Like it would crack me up every time. I've never seen a person call out to another person like, "Come over here." Last night, Joe did the funniest freaking thing.
Oh my god!
Actually, I like almost pissed my pants. She was like, no, yeah, actually, she started going to Arabic school, so that now she's like around other kids. Mm-hmm. And she came home and she was like, oh, do you know what this means?
What does that mean?
Oh, was like, what does that mean? She's like, it's two people in a bed.
Oh, dang.
But the thing is, she obviously don't know like the implications behind it. She just know that means two people in a bed. And then we were like laughing at that, and we I think did it to Joe while we were sitting there. We were like just making like I think I said something like trying to annoy her or whatever, and then she got mad, and we kept like doing like I was like, look, like it's like I'm saying like something bad to her. I'm like, and then she was like, "Ta, look." It like cracked me up so fucking bad. I was like, "What the hell is that?" I've never in my life seen that before. She was like, "Oh, I was just too lazy to go like this." So like this. I was like, "What the fuck?" But I was like, that's what I'm gonna start doing. Like whenever somebody pisses me off, it's just like. And I thought it was like a new thing that kids were doing. She was like, no, I was just too lazy to like go like. So it's just gonna be this. Bro, that was so funny. Oh my god. Yeah. So guys, let's start a trend. When we start doing that to people, what the hell is Hangshen, Taylor Swift, Asian siblings. That's like a string of words
What
that
is
I've
that?
never heard before.
Oh no. Okay. Well, this was like a week or two ago where these two Asian girls, right? They do karaoke at this bar. Okay, so they were doing a Taylor Swift cover of "Look What You Made Me Do," and you could tell it's like choreographed like to the nine. Like they are singing and they
Wait, where did
choreographed
you see
it
this?
on TikTok.
Okay.
Where
And
else?
then so this guy while they were doing it, it's like it's very awkward because like they choreographed it, but it's very like you can tell it's like it's very weebish, I guess. That's the word I would describe it. So the guy went up there, and then the guy, one of the the white guys, he went up there just to like have fun with them. And then the white guy came back because they were like pushing him away from the karaoke stuff. And then the white guy came back and was like, they did not like that. They did not like that. So that was the TikTok that the white guy posted, right? And then these two Asian girls made a response video of them like sitting on a couch like this, explaining the situation. It was like, we did not enjoy the blah 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 blah. When we go to karaoke, we are trying to be safe, blah blah. Like um, they were like expressing their feelings and stuff. But like again, this is like bar karaoke. Like it is not that deep. So people in the comments were like, basically making fun of them because it's bar karaoke and like you can tell in the video after they send the guy away, it's like look what you made me do. Oh, and then they both get on their knees. So it was like that, and then they got made fun of in the comments, and then they were like, and then they made another video. Man, I'll put in one of the videos, but I wish I sent it to you guys. But that's what I wanted to talk about.
Oh my God. You know what's a crazy thing that I've been seeing on TikTok is on TikTok Live. Like I should not be on that fucking app anymore because
TikTok Live.
I'm on there too much and like I see the craziest stuff. But a new thing that I keep seeing is like it'll be like a room full of Asian people and like a lot of them are Chinese. Like they'll be speaking like Mandarin and they'll come up. It'll be like a room. It'll be like a room set up like a classroom and they will come up dancing to a certain song. Like they're all like assigned to a song and I think depending on like the donations that they get,
Uh-huh.
they would dance to their bit and it is the freakiest thing. And the other night I was sitting there, I finally told Carla, I was like, best friend, look what I've been seeing. And I like showed her and my entire like TikTok live algorithm because you get like video after like if you just like scroll and it's either like people doing the battles or just like a room full of Asian people dancing to like songs and like it's freaky. It is so
So freaky.
weird. But that's what I've been seeing a lot. And like have you seen any of those?
Not at all. I don't go on TikTok Live.
It's fun. It's like a treasure chest like of content. But I was like that is so freaky. But sometimes I get like stuck in like watching them because I'm just who's spending money on this and it's adult people like it's actual real life adults that like spend money on like people and they take it so seriously. They're like, oh, like I have this, I have the glove, and I'm gonna use it now. Like, guys, snipe, do this, do that, and it's like the freakiest. And they care about their rankings, and
Mhm.
they're like, yeah, I'm the top donator, and I'm ranking, guys. Like, I'm getting all these new like stickers. I don't know. It's just a crazy thing, and I think I need to get on it. We need to go. I need to get like push my like TikTok algorithm more so that I can start gaining like followers and then we need to go on like TikTok live battles.
It's like a thousand followers, right? To
And then you could go because some people would go on live and they have like 6 viewers, but they're still making money because the people who donate, they also have like things that they earn, I think. So like they would make sure to donate so that they can get on top of like top donators and stuff. It's a crazy thing, but again, monetize, make more money.
Wow. Wow. Well, that just reminded me of the story. One thing I like to do with Twa is that again, Twa speaks Korean, so like she just knows about all the Korean content going on right now. So whenever I want to learn more about a topic, I just say it to Twa, and she knows it, and she'll explain it. So right now, I'm gonna do this right now to her, and she's gonna explain the story. Can you talk about Sooyoung and what's
Juyang. Oh my God, I knew the way that I knew you were gonna say Juyang is basically I haven't read up on this. I've just seen like articles, but basically it's like for the past 4 years, she's been dating this guy who's like super abusive and he like has been, before that I think he like made her like work at fuck, I'm literally proving I wanted to talk about this, so I like I'm willing to, but the fact that I just prove your point is pissing me off. But basically, it's because that's all the content I get, whatever. And so basically, she was dating this guy who's like super abusive, and there's like literally video recordings and like voice notes and stuff like that she recorded of him like hitting her. She's screaming, and he's like, "What the fuck is your problem?" And I dare you, take it to the police. Like we're
What
going
made her
down.
like finally go out to the police?
I don't know. That's the thing. I haven't looked like into it, but from what I know, it's like before he had her working at bars and stuff. But then she started like YouTube, and that was doing a lot of money, and all of it went to him.
Oh my god! And she made so much
And
money
she is
too.
so
She's
famous.
famous.
She is
My
so-
mom watches her.
No, I love Jiyoung. Like,
You don't know Young at all?
Oh.
wow.
Wow.
But she is so freaking famous.
That's why you were a guest.
Like that's why you're not one of us. Like, I've showed you her picture. Remember like the gopjang, and like I'll be like, oh my god, I'm really into, and the girl that can eat a lot, but she doesn't like.
Oh yeah.
Her videos gets like tens and,
And she
millions
is, like,
of views.
Like one of, if not the top like mukbang like
Korean,
person,
yeah.
like Korean. I think she's Chinese Korean, or she's Chinese something.
Well, she speaks in Korean.
Yeah.
So.
But like she does the Korean content, so like Korean mukbang. But he, after like she came out with that stuff, he committed self-exit apparently.
Self-exit.
really?
Wow.
Yeah, and so she's not even like, I don't know, like the process of her trying to get her money back. It's
yeah.
like, what was it, 4 million upwards? Like,
No, she can still get her. Well, I don't know the Korean legal system. Well, here she could basically get her money back.
Yeah,
It's
but, like,
the estate.
the video that she put out at the end, she even had her lawyers come out on screen and like tell like all the charges, and also like with evidence and everything. But it just sucks that like he did all these terrible things that she was like under his like control for so long,
Mhm.
and then he just goes and like
Bro,
easy way out.
take the punishment. That's crazy. I was on a hating streak at first, but then after seeing that,
Me too. Is it because of the Filipino?
The Filipino girl,
bit?
yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, damn.
Oh,
And that's
we
why I
don't-
stopped
but now,
watching.
But now I'm just like,
What?
maybe the,
I think she doubled down, and a lot of her content is still hers, and I think people make mistakes. It's not like the like worst thing on earth that she did, but it's also like, okay, you did it and you doubled down on it, which I was like, oh, like I'm just not. It doesn't make you like the worst person on earth. I
Yeah,
feel
it
like
makes
it
you
doesn't
feel
automatically. Yeah, it doesn't make you automatically like, oh, you're the scum of the earth. But at the same time, I don't. It doesn't align with my beliefs and whatnot, so I just won't be supporting your content.
well, do something for Carla. We haven't. How do you go about your day? Can you like describe?
How do I live my life having a bachelor's degree in criminal justice?
Yes, please let us know. Let us know.
I wake up, I go to
Mhm.
work, I come
Wait,
home.
do you go to work with like using the degree?
Oh, not at all.
Oh.
I'm a pharmacy technician.
She's a-
Yeah.
Mm.
Recently certified.
Certified freak. 7 days. I think my problem is that whenever it involves Carla, I just want to make like weird ass jokes like that, and then I'm like, guys, why does everyone think that I'm into her? Like, that's all that I want to like. Okay. Wait. Oh.
Oh.
Sorry.
What? Why don't the big Carla eat the little Carla? Did you saw that one?
No.
The Sheldon joke where it was like, why don't the big Sheldon eat the little Sheldon?
Nope.
That's like a running joke between the two of us.
So, what else did you bring? Like, I got no more questions for you.
What did I bring?
How does it feel growing up as a Hispanic?
That's crazy.
Can you tell us about your turmoils as a kid?
My turmoil. Honestly, you guys have so many like fun childhood stories. I have nothing. I did not do anything as a kid.
Bro, you have
Like,
so many pictures of yourself.
I have pictures of me like sitting and standing in my house.
And it was cute.
And it was
And they
cute.
are. They're like, I think top.
She was
I was
such
top
a
cute
cute
baby.
Asian. She was such a
Top
cute
one.
little Asian.
I looked so Asian. My parents, they would tell me that whenever they would go eat at the Chinese buffet, because Hispanic families love to eat at the Chinese buffet. Every weekend they'd go to the Chinese buffet, and the workers would think I was a little Chinese girl.
Mm.
I was not.
You did look Chinese.
Yeah.
Not Chinese. Oh,
Chinese. She looked Chinese.
I
Well,
think you just looked Asian in
I
general.
did look Asian, but at the Chinese workers thought I
Yeah.
looked Chinese.
No, I think there's a scheme there. Buffets with for minorities. There's a scheme there, and I don't know what it is.
Like they
but
have to be doing something.
yeah.
They have
because
to be.
every poor minority like group, any one of us, like I think maybe just do black people like buffets? I bet that's the only one I haven't heard, but I know Asians love their buffets.
And the
Hispanics,
Hispanics
like I
love
like
the buffet.
all of them. I mean, it's like there's something there.
There is something there. We're not gonna get to the bottom of it,
But
somebody do. Like we're putting it out there. We're putting it out there.
I'll be right down.
Uh,
For Carla, maybe something for Carla.
I don't have nothing for Carla. Being so genuinely honest, because I was like, oh, well, like.
We didn't even think she was gonna buy this mic, so
I was really so desperate to come on here.
No, because listen, I thought that this week's episode was just gonna be the two of us, so I just have material like for like myself. Like I just think that I like wanted to, which now I could say for next week. So, but I didn't write down anything because I was like, she's probably not gonna be on this week. It'll be like next week. But she's like, no, guys, like the time.
I told you,
You guys are
I
gonna
was
be
like, I'm
over
gonna be
soon.
on
Like
next
you are not.
episode.
You are not going to make it. And
No,
you guys are going to stop
no.
filming.
I
So I
literally,
need to be on.
for the
And
past like week have been like, I'm gonna be on next.
did
week's
you say
episode.
that you're
I'm
gonna
be
get the
on
mic and you're gonna be on this week's episode?
I said
for
I'm
sure.
gonna
Not
yeah.
until you bought
No,
the mic.
I did say I was gonna be on this week's episode. That's
But you
why
still
I bought
hadn't-
the mic.
Yeah, but you still hadn't bought it, and we're just like, okay, like you're like.
No, I was like, I'm gonna be on the next
split.
episode.
Wait, are we fighting? Was that hot? Was that like a stinky like ew?
you guys were getting like really sexy.
Like yeah. Was we were giving off like
Yeah.
like
Sexy like Kung Fu Panda.
oh.
Like Po.
Do we want to unpack that or?
I think the internet thinks Po's hot.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, I saw a tweet.
There's a demographic for everything,
I saw a
right?
tweet out there that where they were like, "Why is a tiger spine?" And I was like looking at her, and I was like,
Oh, you didn't get it?
"Oh, I didn't get it."
Really?
Whoa.
No.
I think if I were to,
No, mine, it would have been Viper for me.
Viper over Tigress?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
everyone's got a type.
That's very interesting.
And then it would be Tai Lung.
Tai Long. I do get
I
that.
have a confession. I've never watched any of the Kung Fu Panda movies.
What?
I
We have
never,
to.
bro. I
Only-
hate when
The first movie, Kung Fu Panda, first movie is really good. Second movie is the best one. Third movie dips down. Fourth movie is ass.
It's like Shrek. It has like that Shrek.
No, I don't know. I think the fourth one is like the
No,
best
Shrek
one.
2 is the best one. Everyone agrees.
I've also have not watched Shrek.
Jose's favorite is Mr. Ping, right? Is that his name?
I think so.
That's yours.
Po's dad.
Your the one you're gonna bang is Po's dad.
Hakshan was fully talking about who he wants to bang.
He's trying to bang Po's dad.
Hakshan was fully like talking about who he wants to bang. Yeah, I have not watched.
You
Shrek
grabbed
either.
my foot. Like you fully grabbed my foot.
Me?
Yes.
I haven't touched anything.
You fully like grabbed my foot.
I don't remember touching anything. I think my hand was like in the air the whole time. But yeah, I haven't watched Shrek like that either.
Did you guys watch the debate? I still to this day haven't, and I feel like I should.
I think one thing about me that you need to know is I am not a participating member of society. Like I should watch it and like.
You're so like political though. You have such views,
I have many views, but then I'm like,
but like she doesn't want to be involved in government.
yeah, it's just like, what the fuck do I like? I get it. Like people are gonna be like, girl, literally
Go-
get
go-
involved.
go
Like
educate
if there's
yourself.
like no, if there is a cause that I'm like for, they'll be like send emails to your local government, this and that, and they'll have like the forms. Girl, I'll sign it, put my name on it, send it off. But like when it comes out to me having to sit down and like watch a debate, I can't do it. Send me a TikTok, like
I've seen the TikToks.
overview, like show me this. Yeah, I didn't sit down and watch.
No, all I've seen from the TikToks is Biden being like,
Your
"Maybe in
son
another
is-
life we could have golfed together."
Oh, they need to make an edit of those two with something.
They
about
did.
you.
They
Oh,
did.
they
They
did.
literally did.
I can't
The
remember
ways in which you talk to me.
They literally, I feel like the whole world would be at peace if Trump and Biden just kissed.
I really,
I agree.
I think that goes for a lot of
A lot of
conflicts.
problems could be
Like
solved.
whenever we're fighting, I'm just like,
We
if
just
we just
kissed.
kissed right now, it'll be like there wouldn't be an issue.
Right.
Why do
But
you
not
think
when I'm
we're-
fighting with you. Like we have to fist fight and like get that out. But
But I was gonna say, like, why do you think we're such good friends? It's like anytime we argue,
we just make out
We
and
just
then
make out and
like
everything's
clear the
good.
air. Because my mind is not on anything else at that point.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Okay, you know what? No, I won't talk about
I
myself.
know it's
You
Carla's
hate me.
episode. Feet, Carla. We're gonna have Carla's feet. Show it.
That was so scary.
That was actually so scary.
Carla.
Speaking of feet, I hate feet, and like I don't know if you guys know this about me.
I think that's the only thing I know about you is that you don't like.
I like despise feet. Like I hate like looking at other people's feet. I hate other people like seeing my feet. Like I just can't stand the thought of like feet. They just gross me out.
Asian, I feel like feet is always just like
It's just hair.
it's
Somebody's
just
foot is
there.
right
Like
there.
somebody's foot is always gonna be in your face. But I never had an issue with that until I started hanging out with you, and you're like you will see it on the phone and something. And you're like, ew, like oh my god, why is their feet out? And like my entire household, and you used to come over all the time. Oh my god, this is new. This is new. You don't even know about this. We never talked about this, but. You know how you used to come over a
Yeah.
lot, like all the time, and so like everyone, none of us wear like socks at home. We're all just barefoot, like walking around. And then whenever you see like a foot on like screen, you'll be like, ew, like I hate foot, like I don't know, like. And then slowly, like I would just wear my socks when you're around because I was like, I don't want you to be seeing my foot if you think it's nasty. But then I also got like in my head about like everyone else like having their feet out, and I was like, wow, she's probably in her head like, oh my god, that's so nasty, like ew, like their feet, like their foot is out. But also I was like, you're in my house, bitch, like
Yeah.
I would do it for
No,
you
the
because
thing
you're my best friend.
is I would never tell, like, if I go to your house, I'm never gonna be like, oh my god, you guys need to put socks on when I come over. Like, no, that's crazy. But it's just like something about seeing feet, just like
I'm literally
freaks me out a
barefoot
little
right
bit.
now.
I know, and
You can
I
see
don't
my
like
foot.
that. And I don't
And the
like
fact that the thing is, what's worse is that we lay on this couch.
yeah,
The
My
two of
foot
us-
is all over
and
the
What
your
couch.
feet are like all over. And I
You're
think about
always-
that. That's
Whenever
why-
we lay on here, we'll be laying like next to each other on the couch, and then I'll be like, Hakshan sit here, and then she'd be like, his.
I
feet will
farted
fall
on this
over.
couch.
And
My
literally-
my dusty farts are in this couch.
I don't even enjoy the couch anymore.
I know
Good.
our favorite pastime activity was laying on the couch together. Like, oh, that
Recently,
was
we have
so
not done
fun.
that.
We really have not done that.
It's because you guys have been busy. You're busy girls. Busy bees.
We are busy bees.
Busy.
Well, she's been busy. I've been very much on this couch.
Mm.
I don't know why I became like the Korean encyclopedia for you. It's the worst thing that's come out of it, and you brainwashed Carla into doing the same
Because
thing.
recently, what was it that we were talking about?
You had asked me, you were like, "What is this?" And it was like something Korean related. I was like, "Why the fuck would I know?"
Yeah.
And now, like, it actually did piss me off. I was like,
And
"Why
then
did
I was
I
like-
me?"
and then I stepped back and I was like, wait, why did I ask her that? Like that was the Hung Shen in me. Like I literally Hung Shen her, and I apologized.
Well, I think we're at the ending mark. Well, you guys got any phrases, any TikToks, anything to share?
Oh,
for
phrase.
me?
Phrase, brain.
Brain rot of their day. But brain rot, I want to bring back the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So somebody did it in Thai and it sounded like ho get back. That was really funny. And a Burmese person did it, but she did it as Kaji Kakwe. And I was like, that's weird. Just say tinit toling achao ko shit. Like that's so much better. But that's my brain rot. But we already did that before. You got anything, Twa? Carla, nothing. Maybe Carla can bring us a brain rot.
Wait, have
I'm
we
trying
said
to
have we
think.
said in the lab?
In the lab.
In the lab is so freaking funny, and it is so prominent. It is.
We say it. Every one of us says it.
Every
Yeah.
one of us use it, and it's like daily use. It started because of Jose.
Milpa.
Jose, oh my God, you're famous.
Brought to us by Jose's and Milpa.
But we were texting. We are like, we go on like video chat like every day when Hangshen's in Indy. And this time we were on call, and then Jose just wasn't saying anything in the call, and we're like, where the hell is Jose? And he like texted us. He was like, in the lab, in the lab. And then I was like, okay, because he's nursing
student.
yeah, nursing student. So we're like, okay, I guess he's in the lab. And then when he came back, we're like, well, Jose, what the hell? We thought you were supposed to be in the lab. And he was like, I was in the restroom. And since then, we like, every time we're in the restroom, I'm like, okay, guys,
In the lab.
I'm in the lab. I'm in the lab. And that's how it came to be. It's not as funny when it's like to other people, but it is so freaking funny to us. And like, we use it daily. Like, using the restroom is a fun event now. Like, to get to say I'm in the lab.
I'm gonna go to the lab.
I'm gonna be in the lab.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Karla was here.
Thanks for coming on.
Yay. Even
Well,
though I was the one that, thank you guys for letting me come on. Well, I'm very
welcome.
and begged to be on the podcast.
You're very welcome, and we are glad we had you because we're gonna have to be upping the content, and you just saved me from a week's worth. Like,
Guys, what if people like this like 3-person dynamic and then they're like wanting me to
We'll
stay on?
we'll see it down in the
yeah,
chat.
if the comment
And they're like,
If we get 10 comments that say,
I know 2 people who would do it.
10 comments of Karla should be the third.
Start a
Karla-
chain.
You want to be on it every week?
Should I?
We don't.
I do not care.
And like, we don't make the
Don't
rule.
shy.
Like, the audience.
I'll let the audience decide. And if the audience doesn't say anything, then pretend I
Like,
didn't
you
ask.
didn't have to be us.
You could always chime in. You'll have a mic no matter
Oh
what.
yeah, that's true.
OMG, you're
That's
gonna
so
have
true.
a
I
mic
will have
now.
a mic. Yay.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching.
So
Please-
don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the noti bell. Guys, every day I say this. Again,
Karla, end it out.
Karla.
We'll let Karla say the goodbyes. Go.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bad vibes, Jason.